Hello and welcome to this GIS report. I'm your host, Information Officer Feliza Fenty for the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor. In the Virgin Islands, June is designated Environment Month. The month's annual activities end with a day designated for fun and excitement for the fishermen of our territory. Fisherman's Day has become very popular in recent years, and this year, as it was last year, it will be celebrated on Territory Day this June 30th. Here to talk some more about Fisherman's Day is Mr. Samuel Davies of the Conservation and Fisheries Department. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Davies.
Thank you.
Fisherman's Day is the last scheduled activity for Environment Month. What is Fisherman's Day?
It's a day that fisher folks come together to celebrate Fisherman's Day because they have to be recognized throughout the territory. And Fisherman's Day also is not just for the BVI, but also for the Eastern Caribbean countries and other countries who adopt to have Fisherman's Day are encouraged to participate and have Fisherman's Day because that's a time that fisher folks come together to celebrate and show the society that they play a very vital and important role in the fishing industry.
Thank you. And here in our background, we have a lovely 25 years creating opportunities to maintain a healthy fishery. Can you describe why we have this behind us today?
Creating opportunities to maintain a healthy fishery is the theme for 25 years anniversary. We want to get young people involved into the fisheries. So we have to create opportunities for them to have an interest into going into that field. And it's just not safe for fishing or commercial fishing. You can do sport fishing, you could do inshore fishing, you could do commercial fishing, you could do biology. It's a whole sector of different aspects and fisheries. And we go to the schools to help them to understand the logistics of fisheries and how rewarding it could be to get into the fisheries because we're talking about good water quality, good mangroves, healthy coral reefs, healthy seagrass, good fish, and food security, marketing of fish. We also do cooperatives so that you could start your own business into cooperative where we could get people come together and form their own cooperatives and do their business professionally and create employment through that.
That is really exciting, really good to know. So Fisherman's Day itself, what will be happening on the day and what is the main activity for Fisherman's Day?
As a matter of fact, this year we're going to celebrate it from the 29th to the 30th. So we're having 2 days of Fisherman's Day. The Sunday afternoon, we'll have the fishing tournament going on. We'll have music, entertainment, and other activities taking place. For example, we have some group that interested in a sandcastle competition and it's an age group between 5 and 12, and then another age group from 12 and up. And they will be trying to create a shack from the sand. And as a matter of fact, when we had meetings in fisheries, we did talk about sandcastle competition, and here come these folks who really interested and will be responsible for that. And of course, there's a prize for both categories.
Great. That sounds really exciting as well. What else will be happening on Fisherman's Day?
We'll have the fishing tournament, of course, the trolling, the reef fishing, and we have a parents and children fishing competition. So we involving the parents in the competition also. The parents will be like fishing off the rocks or the docks, in safe waters. Because sometimes if you go out in the boats, etc., they get seasick. and we don't really want that to happen, but we want to instill them that it's a future in fishery, so we're going from the grassroots up. The trolling will be trolling for the pelagic fish, like the mahi-mahi, the tunas, the wahoo, the dolphin, the kingfish, the bonitos, and that's offshore fishing. So the fishing is not quite on the beach itself, but it's offshore.
Right.
And the reef fishing, the fisher folks will be going for the snappers and the groupers and the red hinds, the old wife, the pargies, the grunts, those type of species of fish.
What types of prizes will persons who are fishing expect to receive?
They will receive like trophies, monies, and other prizes will be very, very valuable for the effort and the appreciation for coming into the tournament.
Great.
And we have some terrific prizes. As a matter of fact, the trophies that we're creating, we're doing since we're going green, we're doing recycle, and we're going to be doing it from glass. We're going to make our trophies from glass. Recycle the glass.
That's very exciting. Very good. Really exciting. So you mentioned that there's the family segment, the family that will be the parents and children fishing together.
Yes.
And there will also be other fisher folk fishing. Can anyone take part in the tournament? Do you have to fit into a certain age group, or what are the rules for taking part?
Okay. The parents, they just have to come and register with us at the department to do that type of fishing. They won't need any license because they'll be fishing off the rocks, around the coastline or off the docks, or like that.
Okay, okay.
The other aspect of the tournament, they will have to have a fishing license.
Those who are refishing.
Those who are refishing and doing the trolling. The boat have to be registered, that they have to have a fishing license to enter the tournament.
Right, right.
And the tournament starts from 4 in the morning to around 4 in the afternoon, and we give you one grace period in the tournament which is 5:30 to bring in your catch, because sometimes what happens out there, you might have engine problems, etc. So it might take some time before you can reach to shore.
Okay.
So we give them a grace period, and of course they will have to call us to inform us, the committee, that they are running late.
Right.
They'll have to, as I said, they have to get registered, and they'll have to come to they can register their boats if they're not registered, have their fishing license at the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor. After they have that license, then they come and register to the committee at the Conservation and Fisheries to enter the tournament.
Okay. Okay. So this means that the process for registering for your fishing license, is this a very difficult process, or what would you say?
No, it's not a difficult process. You could have a temporary fishing license to enter the tournament, and we invite in everyone, the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. Martin, anyone who would like to participate in the tournament to come and enter. Okay. So what we're doing is we're getting out that information to them so that they could, if they have an interest, they could notify the department and come and get a temporary fishing license to fish. But if you have a fishing license, you won't need to have a temporary fishing license to do that.
Right. So last year there were a number of activities. Could you care to describe some of the activities that there will be this year, along with the fishing tournament?
Okay. Yeah, some of the activities we'll be having, as we mentioned before, the sandcastle competition. We also be doing the soldier crab race. The young kids always love that. We're gonna have an educational booth, displaying vital information pertaining to the fisheries aspect and the environment. Also, We're going to have some modeling with the Bella groups displaying some of the clothes, the fashions that going on, summer coming up, etc., and to help promote the aspect of the tourism industry. And talking about that is part of Fisherman Day, to invite people to come and see what we offer for Fisherman's Day in that respect, to help promote tourism sector of industry. So those are some of the activities that we'll be having. We'll be doing some demonstration with fish, probably filleting some fish, showing the audience how we fillet fish, deboning fish, etc. Because sometimes we have some fish with ciguatera poison, and ciguatera poison is mainly in the skin and in the bones of fish. So if you have a fish and you feel that it might be ciguatera, and you don't want to throw it away, the best way to do it is to fillet, debone it from the skin, take off the skin and the bones, and you just have the flesh, because most of the poison is mainly concentrated in the skin and in the bone of the fish.
Wow. What can we look forward to in terms of Fisherman's Day in the coming years? Is there a vision that you see coming forward in terms of Fisherman's Day?
Good prosperity. In respect that, educating the public that in order for us to have a good food security, we have to maintain good water quality, so that the mangroves, the coral reefs, the seagrass, the marine side of it, the fishes, the lobsters, the crabs, could have a healthy environment. And we're talking about climate change also, which is playing a big role. So we also have to educate the public about the climate change in our country, so that we could help circumvent some of the destruction that climate change can cause if we are not prepared for it.
So, Mr. Davies, is there anything else at this time you'd like to add?
Yeah, I will encourage the public to come out, and the donors who helping us contribute to Fisherman's Day, we want to get them involved also. And that is one of the reasons why we try to, associate them with a program, with helping us to get Fisherman's Day going. So they contribute, and by doing that, it's like a marketing strategy, Get them involved, get them to know about their fisheries, get kids to know.
Right.
And they want to say that, Mom, let me go Fisherman's Day. So the business places also, I look at, playing an important part in our fishing industry.
Yeah.
So by and large, we're welcoming everyone to come and support Fisherman's Day, and come with good manners and good behavior.
Very good. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Davies, for taking the time out to talk to us today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
This year, the theme for Fisherman's Day is 25 years creating opportunities to maintain a healthy fishery. The Conservation and Fisheries Department seeks to ensure that the environment, the fishing industry, and the resource base on which they depend are managed in a sustainable manner for the greatest possible benefit of the people of the Virgin Islands. Please contact the Conservation and Fisheries Department at 468-2700 for more information on Environment Month and Fisherman's Day. For the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor, I am Information Officer Feliza Fenty. Thanks for watching.